Recruiters don't respond to most messages, not because they're rude, but because most DMs are either way too generic, way too long, or sent at the wrong time. If you've ever hovered over the LinkedIn message box thinking, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to be a creeper, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you the exact recruiter DM template that gets a response without sounding awkward, salesy, or like you copy and pasted the same message to 20 people. And yes, stay until the end because the free template is linked in the comments. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kate Kirshner, career strategist, 20 years in, and your new career bestie. This is part 4 of my Get Seen series where we turn application materials and job search strategies into interviews. Let's get into it. First, let's clear this up. A recruiter DM works best after you've applied because now you're not a random message, you're a real candidate connected to a real role in their system. This kind of follow-up, when done well, isn't bothering anybody. It actually helps recruiters connect the dots and find your wonderful self faster. Now, here's the biggest mistake people made with recruiter DMs. They treat them like a pitch. They oversell themselves, overshare their background, or send a vague, just checking in message that gives the recruiter nothing to respond to. A strong recruiter DM does 3 things and only 3 things. It introduces you clearly, it shows alignment, and it ends with an insightful question. That's it. Let me walk you through this using the same VP of HR role we've been working with throughout the Get Seen series. Step 1, introduce yourself and name the role you applied for. Recruiters are juggling a lot and clarity is a gift. You want to include who you are, the role, and bonus points, the requisition number if there is one. For example, hi, name of recruiter. I just applied to the VP of Human Resources role supporting your multi-site organization and wanted to reach out directly. Short, clear, professional. Step 2, show alignment, not just straight enthusiasm, not your full resume, and not why you want the job. This is where everything from the earliest videos come into play. You're connecting yourself with the problem the role was designed to solve. For our VP of HR example, that problem was leading a unified people strategy during organizational change, stabilizing culture, strengthening leadership, and building scalable people systems that don't crack under pressure. So you may say something like, my background includes leading HR strategy during mergers and periods of rapid growth, with a focus on stabilizing culture and building people systems that scale. You're not selling yourself here, you're just signaling your relevance. And this is also where a small amount of company research goes a really long way. If the company is expanding into new markets, launching a new product, or bringing on new leadership, or you follow them on social and notice something relevant, mention it. One sentence is enough to get the job done here. For example, I also noticed your recent expansion into new markets, which is the type of growth stage complexity I've supported before. Step 3, and this is the part most people skip, is to end with an insightful question that sounds like it comes from someone who's been through the growth process before. Instead of asking something generic, reference a real tension people inside the organization already feel. This shows your insider take. For example, I'd love your perspective. With the expansion into new markets, where are you seeing the most friction between speed and consistency right now? And how is this role meant to help balance that? And then close with interest, not a request. Something like, when I think about this role, I'm genuinely excited about the direction your company is heading and would welcome the opportunity to continue the conversation. Now, let me show you what this looks like when it all comes together. Hello, recruiter name. I just applied to the VP of Human Resources role supporting your multi-site organization and wanted to reach out. My background includes leading HR strategy during mergers and periods of rapid growth with a focus on stabilizing culture, strengthening leadership, and building scalable, compliant people systems. I also noticed your recent expansion into new markets, which is the type of growth stage complexity I've supported before. I'd love your perspective. With the expansion into new markets, where are you seeing the most friction between speed and consistency right now? And how is the role meant to help balance that? When I think about this role, I'm genuinely excited about the direction your company is moving and would welcome the opportunity to continue the conversation. That's it. Not long, not awkward, and not pushy. Dropping the free template in the comments to make this super simple for you. And one more quick note. If you're not sure who to follow up with after you apply, that is very common. I walk through simple ways to identify the right recruiter. Plus, bonus one-click company research shortcuts in my Get Seen job search guide, which I've also linked in the comments. And if you don't get a response, that is not a reflection of your worth. It's usually timing, workload, or just internal priorities. You're still doing the right thing by following up as long as it is thoughtful. In the next video on the Get Seen series, we are delving into how to get seen during the interview process. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. You don't need to be louder or pushier. You just need a clear strategy, and that's exactly what your career bestie is here to give you.